Hi Libra, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for July. I hope you're well. I would like to take a quick second to remind everyone that this is a general reading. If you're familiar with tarot, you know that you just take what resonates for you and just leave the rest for another Libra. Keep in mind that the energies can reverse. So if it is resonating, Libra, get in where you fit in, but as always, don't force yourself into a reading that's not for you. Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Libra? Libra. Energy for Libra. All right, Libra, you are starting out with the Queen of Pentacles. You have the Hermit in the reverse. And you have the Four of Pentacles. All right, so I do feel like, Libra, you're definitely very much so working on your finances and your money. You're showing up here with the Queen of Pentacles energy, which tells me you're very stable. You're definitely very much focused on your home, your work, your children, if you have children, your home. You're and a lot of self-care is going into your energy here as well. With the Hermit in reverse, you may have been kind of isolated for some time. You were keeping to yourself. You were doing a lot of soul searching, looking for answers, but you're coming out of that energy. You're definitely coming out of that energy, and I feel like you're kind of going back out into the world a little bit. And feeling a lot more confident. The Queen of Pentacles is very competent. With the Four of Pentacles, I feel like you are very much guarding your money in particular, but your finances. So, you know, there could have been some kind of a financial loss that you're still recovering from. But I'm also seeing that with the Four of Pentacles, you're a little bit guarded, especially with regard to emotions. So let me see. There's a sense of loyalty here in your energy as well. Let me see who is in Libra's energy. Show me who is in Libra's energy. So some of you are getting back out into the world, but you're a little guarded with how you're doing that. You're guarding those feelings and emotions. All right. If you have had a financial loss, it does look like that is coming to an end. And you'll hear news of that very shortly. All right, so the person in your energy, we have the Nine of Cups. We have redemption. And coming out together, we have Justice along with the Chariot in reverse. So you could be dealing with a Cancer, a Scorpio, or another Libra. I do feel like this is somebody who sees you, Libra, as wish fulfillment. They would pick you amongst anybody. They see you literally as wish fulfillment. This is somebody that I do feel like is from the past, because there's the energy of wanting a reconciliation after some sort of an ending here. Likely whatever this ending is what caused you to pull back and kind of keep to yourself for a while. This is somebody who wants to, you know, bring justice to the situation, but I don't see them actually moving forward. There's a sense of them holding back, unable to move forward to bring justice to it. This person wants to move towards you, but I feel like they can't for some reason. Let me see. Show me the energy between Libra and this person. The Eight of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, so somebody walked away from this connection. And I feel like they're making a return. And you know what? We have the Eight of Cups going to the Nine of Cups. It's this person in your energy. So while you're over here being all stable, working on, you know, yourself and taking care of home, family, and job, working on your money, because a lot of you are working very hard. This person in your energy is wanting to move towards you. And I feel like this person may have walked away from the connection at some point and now they regret this. Now they want to reconnect with you. Now they're saying, no, Libra is my wish fulfillment. So they're taking an about course here, I can't find the words I'm looking for. Whoever walked away is coming back in, because there's still an emotional attachment that's here. So let me see what is affecting this connection. Show me what's affecting the energy between Libra and this person. So this person is realizing that you are their wish fulfillment. 6 of Cups in the reverse. So what's affecting this connection is somebody is releasing something from their past, letting something go. I feel like you had to release this person. I feel like you've let this person go. You've moved on. And the person, and now you're out. You could even be dating or going out with friends, but you're definitely entering society again. But it took a while. You had to release this person to let this person go because they walked away from you. This person could be releasing something from their past or someone from their past, because you are their wish fulfillment, and they want this connection to come back together. Show me the outcome for Libra and this person. The 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, so there's going to be a choice here. There's going to be a choice. And I feel like somebody wants to plead their case. Somebody wants to, come to you and say, okay, Libra, you are what I want. You're everything I want. This person could live at a distance from you with its Chariot in the reverse. I feel like they have not yet come towards you, but this is where this is going. This person is going to plead their case to you, and it's going to put you at a point where you have to make a decision. I feel like you're going to be very guarded with this person, though. Yeah, I do. I feel like this it's going to surprise you. Like, I feel like you're not going to see this coming. Bottom of the deck. Innocence in reverse. Now, innocence in this deck is it's the Fool. It is in reverse, and it tells me that there's a new beginning that's trying to come in here between you and this person, but there's fear that is being held on both sides. Now, this fear is what's keeping this person from coming towards you. They're afraid of what you're going to say or do. They could also be afraid that there's some karmic justice that's coming with regard to this, but you're guarded with this person. So I feel like, you may be fearful of taking a risk with this person. Very interesting. So let's clarify. Spirit, why is the Queen of Pentacles here? Wow, look at that. It's clarified also by the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. Wow. So I feel like you're on the path here, Libra, of learning the lessons of all the queens in order to move into Empress energy. I do feel that you're showing up here as some of you could own a business. Some of you could be like in management or something. There's a position here where people are around you and they enjoy your presence. You're used to telling people, what it is that you need done, and they do it. So there's a leadership. There's definitely a leadership energy that's here. And there's also whatever this energy of leadership is, brings money to you as well. So I do feel like you're very charismatic, and yet you're very humble. And I feel like for somebody here, you're passionate about this person. I feel like you were devoted to this person. But I also feel like it's the energy of you. Somebody may have tried to bring you in as a third party, Libra. And you were like, oh, hell no, I'm not a third party. Thank you, but no thank you. I am the Queen of Pentacles. I am not somebody who, you know, you're going to bring in as a third party. Now, you could have also been married to this person at some point and they brought in a third party into that marriage. There's something about third party here, though. So take it as it resonates. Let me see why the Hermit is in reverse. There's that Fool. And the Ace of Swords. That's a change. There's a change in clarity. There's some kind of a change in clarity that is going to bring about new beginnings. See, I feel like you pulled back and you were working hard. You were working at your money. And during this time, I feel like you had a glow up because you were really taking care of self as well. So people are loving being around you. You're very charismatic and yet very humble, and that energy is very attractive. So now you're out into the world again. You're meeting people. You're seeing new people. There is a new beginning here. The underlying energy is that new beginning trying to come in. There's a new beginning that's coming in for you. And it's somebody that you're gonna talk to, you're gonna meet possibly this week. Possibly this week. I feel like you're gonna know when you meet this person. This could be, you know, you at some event or you at, you know, some kind of just out and about, but you're gonna have communication with this person, and I feel like you're just gonna know. You're just going to know that this is somebody that you want to be involved with. Now, I also feel like for some of you, you've got somebody from the past that ghosted you with the Hermit in reverse that may be approaching you to clear some things up and to have a new beginning. So let's see why the Four of Pentacles is here. The Moon in reverse and the Three of Hearts. So you're guarded because this person broke your heart. Yeah. And I feel like, again, you're not going to see this person coming. You may have already had a new beginning elsewhere, but you're not going to see this person coming. And I feel like it's going to be quite a surprise. And it's going to cause you to, you know, really put that guard up because you're not over the heartbreak from this person. I also feel like this person might reveal some things to you, that everything here is not exactly the way it appears. This person is going to reveal some things. They're going to make their case. Let's look at their energy. Why is the Nine of Cups here for the person in Libra's energy? Page of Cups. Six of Swords reversed. This person might have moved towards somebody new. I do feel like they're going to come towards you with an apology, though. I feel like they feel stuck. They feel like they can't move forward. I feel like this person, it feels like they're very stuck. They're unable to move forward. They're in some kind of chaos. So they may tell you, look, I really want to be with you. They're going to reveal some things to you, something about the chaos that they're currently involved in. They may even apologize for walking away from the connection. They may say, look, Libra, you're the person I really want to be with, but I can't move forward just yet. Let's see why redemption is here. Five of Wands reverse, King of Wands. Yeah, this person is very passionate about you. So this person feels like they are your person. That there was a very passionate connection between the two of you. They want to resolve any conflict that has occurred. I feel like this person ghosted you. I feel like they walked away from the connection, and I feel like they have not been able to forget you. I feel like they now want to bring this together. They're going to be the one to take the action. They may reach out to you in a very small way with this Page of Cups, but if it's not an apology, it's them reaching out in a very small way to kind of test the waters. They ultimately want to move towards you because they feel that you are their person. They feel like you are their person. Now, you may have let this person go because they feel this. They feel that release. You may even already be involved with someone else, but they want to resolve the conflict between the two of you. So let me see the bottom energy for the person in Libra's energy. Sun in reverse, 10 of Cups, and the 4 of Wands. Libra, this person wants to marry you. But they don't know how to proceed forward. This person literally wants to come towards you. They see you as being emotional fulfillment. They either want to marry you or establish a solid foundation with you. They're very focused on you. But the problem is that they don't know how to move forward. They're unhappy right now. And they see you as being emotional happiness. So there's some kind of chaos that this person feels stuck in. They feel unable to move forward, but they want to. Let me see the energy between Libra and this person. Yeah, there's confusion. All right, so we have the 9 of Coins reversed. We have the 7 of Cups. So this is somebody who is going to come back in your direction, but they're still not single. There's still this energy, either that or you're not single any longer. Some of you have had a new beginning and you're now involved with someone and you're no longer single. For others of you, this person is coming back into your energy and they're trying to, they're not single. They're trying to bring, and that's what this chaos is. That's what they're unable to move forward from. So, and you're going to be saying to this person at that point, I feel like, I am not going to be third-party energy. You realize your value, your worth. You're in the energy of the Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like either you're no longer single or this person isn't single. I do feel like this person is coming back into your direction. It's going to introduce confusion, and that confusion is because there's options available. There's confusion, and it has to do with options. So this person, they're coming back towards you, but they're bringing confusion. So let me see what's affecting the connection. I feel like they want to be with you, but they don't know how to move towards you. Knight of Wands, 10 of Swords reversed. Yeah, you're releasing this person, Libra, because you feel like this person's a player. And I feel like a lot of you have released this person. It took a while because this person broke your heart. And I feel like you may have something new that has started here. It could just be as simple as you're talking to someone new, because I definitely see communication. I see you going out. I see, there is something new that you are involved in. And you feel like this person's a player, that your best option is to let them go, to release them. This person feels you releasing them, and they're going to take action to try to, bring this back together. Yeah, they want to let go of the pain. They want to let go of the pain. They want to let go of the conflict. They're still emotionally attached to you. And I feel like they feel you releasing them. They feel you letting them go. So they're going to want to come back in, and because they see you as their person. They see you as being their match. All right, so let me see the outcome. Show me the outcome between Libra and this person. All right, so we have the Page of Pentacles. We have the Devil in reverse. And we have the Queen of Swords reversed. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy is here as well. Strong Leo, strong Libra. All right. So, and there's some Capricorn energy as well. All right. So what I'm saying is that this is going to lead to a decision, and this decision has to do with an offer. It's a very small offer. I feel like you're realizing that you have to protect yourself. You have to guard yourself. I feel like this person broke your heart, and I feel like you're not going to have anything to do with any kind of toxic behavior. So you're going to be looking at this offer very intently. I don't feel like there's a decision that's being made. I feel like you're looking to see, has this person been working on themselves? Have they, have they addressed any toxic issues that caused this heartbreak? I feel like if there was third-party energy, that you're asking questions about that. You're looking at the whole situation in order to make a decision. But I don't feel like you're going to have anything to do with toxic energy. In their energy, this is somebody who knows that they have to cut out either someone that they are currently involved with or married to. So this is somebody that knows that they have to cut that person out. They know exactly why you are guarded here, Libra. I do feel like they're still making some sort of an offer, but they are unclear on how they're going to proceed forward. So this is someone that's going to tell you, yes, that they are cutting out someone else in order to be with you. But I also feel like they're unclear. There's not a clear pathway forward onto how they're doing that. And it's because they're confused about it. All they know is that they feel your energy leaving them. And that you could have been doing some cord cutting. You could have been doing something to release this person and let them go. And so they're coming towards you now to try to repair this. They know why you're angry. They feel like you have been cutting them out, that you're cutting them out, and they don't want to let you go. So, bottom of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune. This is underlying energy, and it does tell me that, there is going to be a decision made here. I don't know that it'll be made by the end of the week. It seems like, there's kind of a, you're looking at everything. You're trying to make a decision. You're weighing up your pros and cons. But with the Wheel of Fortune here, this was destined. This new beginning is destined for a lot of you. And if it's not a new beginning with this person, it's a new beginning elsewhere. Destiny is taking place, though. Karma is coming in. Destiny is taking effect here. So just go with what you're weighing up the pros and cons. Go with what you know to be correct, Libra. I don't think you can make a mistake here with this Wheel of Fortune in the upright. Everything is moving in your favor here. So I'm going to pull an oracle card for Libra. Let's see what we have. All right, we have number 42, and it's pumpkin patch. So the fall, particularly October, time frame, or maybe even around your birthday, could be very relevant. So let me go to that, and I'm going to read it. Give me just a second, guys. All right, so it says, take time to contemplate. This is about observation, thought, mindfulness, and understanding. It says, the quiet and peaceful pumpkin patch is my favorite place to sit and ponder. I do my best thinking there. The questions and answers seem to come quite freely. From my spot on the knoll, I have a clear view over the pastures and the rolling green hills. I can see the distant rooftops of the nearby village and the lazy trails of smoke drifting from crooked chimney stacks. I think of the town folk who live there with all their things, their busy lives with no time to spare. So today I ponder a spell that gives them time, lightens their load, banishes all those things, and rids the desire to have all of this and more. Contemplation involves a careful consideration of people, things, and ideas, and can give us a clearer understanding of what is being observed. Thoughtful reflection can help us be more objective, to see things in a different light. As a result, enables us to be more mindful of our words and our actions. So there's also a quote from Henry David Thoreau. It says, "I would rather sit on a pumpkin and have it all to myself than be crowded on a velvet cushion." Wow, that's interesting. And that's kind of what you're doing down here. You're contemplating. I feel like this person is making their case to you, and you're going to sit back and you're going to contemplate it. You're going to decide what you think about what this person has to say and whether or not this offer is something that is going to be in your best interest. Fall, like I said, fall time frame could be very relevant. All right, I hope this has been helpful for you, Libra. If you have resonated with this, hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. And until I see you in your next reading, Libra, know that you are loved, and namaste.